Lord Brahma is the greatest of all learned pundits. He is the most powerful of all mystics. He is the recipient of the results of the ultimate sacrifices, and one who has all of this understands the value of it. He explains that it is all useless for approaching the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Without the grace of Krishna, without the causeless mercy of Krishna, no one can understand his constitutional position. No one can understand and realize the divine love within. Lord Brahma explains that ultimately the result of even the greatest fruits of enjoyment in the heavenly planets, even the development of all the great 8 siddhis, even liberation, the result is only the trouble that we take to try to attain these things, because ultimately they all come and they go. They are all temporary. They are all lost in due course of time. And after it's lost, all we have to show for it is all the time that we wasted in acquiring it, in enjoying it, and in losing it. Brahma-bhuvanal lokah punar avartino. Krishna says you can perform for many, many lifetimes sacrifice and austerity, and ultimately attain the supreme heavenly planet of Brahma-loka, and you can enjoy there for billions of years, but ultimately you will fall down as soon as your good karma is exhausted, and then when you're again in the body of an insect or some lower creature, what is it that you have gained through all that you have done? Nothing. Everything's come and gone, like a dream. And the only thing you have to show for all of your lifetimes and lifetimes and lifetimes and lifetimes is the time that has been wasted. All of the austerities, and then enjoying the fruits of the austerities, and through the whole time your mind has simply been bewildered in forgetfulness of the real goal of life, which is to attain the mercy of Krishna, which is the only ways and means for eternity, knowledge, and true bliss. So Brahma is explaining that we should not waste our time. It is like beating an empty husk of wheat. Here in India we often see, especially in the villages, people very much just, they take their wheat or their rice, they beat it with sticks. They beat it and they beat it and they beat it to somehow try to beat the husk off the grain. It's a very troublesome task, just beating and beating and beating and beating and beating these grains. And what kind of a foolish person is it that beats the husk where there's no grain inside? What do you get out of it? The only thing you get out of it is the time that you've wasted and the energy you've wasted. That same time, that same energy could have been utilized for something most valuable, for the supreme goal of life. The Vishnu Purana explains that the greatest tragedy, the greatest misfortune in all of creation is one moment of a human life lost without developing love of God through the process of devotion.
You were listening to Radhanath Swami on thesacredconnect.com.